Hey guys, so on my last video I had asked some of you if you would be interested in, I think it was a bathing garden review. And so I went ahead and I pulled out all of my bathing garden clams and any little samples that I have floating around, which is not much. Basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through with you the clams that I have and just kind of talk about them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to test these in different warmers, in different size rooms, just everywhere. I may not get through the entire clam, but I will, I just want to test them and be able to report back to you. I was so damn tempted the other day. I went and looked on the bathing garden site. I don't even know why, because I don't really look at wax websites that much anymore, but I was kind of peeking around and I was looking at the bathing garden website and buying from the bathing garden. I was listening to my friend, well, she's not really my friend, but I wouldn't call her. She seems sweet, but maybe we could be friends. My friend Canada Kim, I think is her name. And I was watching a bathing garden haul, and she was talking about how getting a bathing garden package is like an experience. And I can totally relate with that because I used to love getting bathing garden packages. If you hear that, we're having a thunderstorm. The dog is like shaking and freaking out, but I was just sitting here and all of a sudden like the skies opened up and it just started pouring. So yeah, so if you hear thunder, that's what it is. Let's just get into this. I was binge watching Canada Kim actually. And I was watching one of her videos that she got inspired from Things I Love 86 of putting on the clams, I'll just show you this guy, on the clams on the edge here, putting a label and writing down what the scent notes are. So what I'm going to do, I don't have the patience to sit and write down all the scent notes for these right now. But what I will do is before I warm them, that way so when I'm warming them, I can look at the scent notes and say, okay, I smell this or I smell that. Or I might do it like a little bit later into it, because sometimes I like to smell things and just say what I smell right away. Because I warmed a bathing garden clam the other day and I had no idea what the scent notes were, but when I looked up the scent notes, I was like, there's no way I would have ever guessed that any of those notes were in this clam. So I'm going to try warming them in Scentsy warmers. I'm going to try 20 watt. I'm going to try the 24 watt. I'm going to try, I'm not going to do tea light because I don't have a tea. Actually I do have a Halloween tea light, but I'm not going to throw it. I'm not going to bust that out for this. So the first one I have is Crankenberry. And also I do have a lot from the summer line. So all of these are from last year's summer, and then I have a few from like 2 years ago. So all of these should be fully cured and ready to go. So there should be no issues with cure time on any of these. These are all like old. So I thought this would be the perfect time. And also I think she's going to put up her summer collection pretty soon. And I think Take Me to the Sea was going to be one of them. And a lot of these are from Take Me to the Sea, as you can see by like this hermit crab shell or seashell or whatever. We have hermit crabs and that's what it looks like to me. So Crankenberry. I think Crankenberry is just a mix of different kind of berries, because that's mostly what I get, is like a sweet berry scent. I believe I have 2 of those. Yeah, do have 2 of those, and this one actually is not cracked and looks a little bit cleaner, better, I think. Ooh, okay, so this is from, I think this is up on the site right now, Keep Your Temper, which I believe is some sort of lemon curd and cheesecake type of scent. And that's what it looks like. Nothing really very interesting in that one. This one is very soft to me. Like when I think of lemon curd, like I think of like strong, like super strong lemon. This is one I definitely wouldn't order again because I just don't love lemon scents no matter how soft it is. I don't care. Beach Bum is another one that I have. And again, super pretty. I like all the, oh, I didn't, ooh. Beach Bum definitely has some sort of suntan lotion in it. Yeah, that's like a suntan lotion type scent. Again, when I do the review, I'll have the scent notes and tell you how it warmed. This one I've had for a long time. I don't even know how long I've had this one. This is Dancing Elephants. I think this is probably from the first circus collection she ever did. I'm pretty sure. I love the smell of this one. This one is so good. I don't think she had it in the last, because I saw she just took the Circus collection down, and I don't think this was one of them that was up there. This is, gosh, I should know what this is because I know I've had this quite a few times. I feel like it's some sort of like, it's just like a soft, pretty floral. But again, I'll have the scent notes when I actually review this. Sweet Maddie is a Lush dupe, I think for Rockstar. And I think when I ordered it, I didn't know that. Oh yeah, that's like dead on Rockstar. That's interesting. So that's what it looks like. I didn't notice the little embed right there. It's like a, see if it'll, it's like a flower, super pretty. Yeah, I've never really liked, the only Lush dupe that I've liked is Sex Bomb from Tiffany Candles. That was like one of the best Lush dupes I've had. I usually don't like it in wax that much. Ah, the rain's coming down again, dang. Fried Candy Donut. I haven't been able to find a donut scent from a vendor that I really love. Well, that's a lie. I guess my first experience with donuts was from Front Porch. And it was not good. This smells like a blueberry. A blueberry or like a strawberry donut. That's what it looks like. So I'm just going to talk for a second here. I've been hanging on to my Scentsy warmers for a while because I've been wanting to warm certain waxes in there. Like I would always warm like my Front Porch or like Scoopables. And honestly, I've sold off like 3. Well, actually now I'm in the process of selling off some of my Scentsy warmers because honestly, I have a ton of them and I just don't ever find myself going to use them anymore. Even my Scentsy wax is starting to not perform as well. I mean, it's okay. Like, I mean, it's mediocre. Like, I don't know. I'm just not into it anymore. And I noticed that, like, I would always warm Vintage Chic scents in my Scentsy warmers because I thought it did better. But honestly, everything does fairly decent in a 20-watt warmer. Like, that's pretty much like if you want to get some sort of throw or see, like, what kind of throw you're going to get, you go to a 20-watt warmer. I don't even want to mess with my Scentsy's anymore. Like, they're super pretty to look at, but what's the point of having them just sitting around, you know? I don't know. I don't know why I went off on that tangent. So I'm going to be going through and getting rid of some more at some point. But so these will all be tested. I am going to test a few in a Scentsy warmer because I do like my daughter's Scentsy warmer. I find that some of the Scentsy warmers, some of the different styles work better than the others, and like the one in my daughter's room is pretty decent. Like, it works pretty good. And I also like her bathroom plug-in warmer. So Painting the Roses Red, my friend Angie was just telling me that she loves this scent. This is some sort of like, this is like Painted Roses, I think is like the name, but it's part of the description. Like probably some sort of cream, rose cream is what I smell from there. I remember when I first had this one, I didn't like it, but it actually smells pretty good. Yeah, it does smell really pretty. That one is probably from, gosh, this one's old. Blackberry Jam and Lemon Curd. I think I got this one last summer. Now again, I'm just not a big fan of Blackberry Jam and Lemon Curd anymore. Like, I remember when I first got into wax, like lemon and Blackberry Jam was like my thing. Like Blackberry Jam butter cookies, oh my gosh, like I hoarded that stuff, and now I'm just like, you know, not into it. 100% Sunshine. This one, oh okay, this one smells pretty good. This is like actually kind of a clean, like light floral. This one would probably be a good bathroom melt. So I'm gonna, like I said, I may not get through the entire clam, but I am gonna try to warm different cubes in different areas and see. Faded Opulence. I believe I got this from Halloween 2015 because I didn't order last Halloween. So yeah, I didn't order last Halloween. Faded Opulence. This is like a cola and a clove, cola, clove, and something else. Oh, this always like this scent a lot. It's a really good cola scent. Probably one of my favorite cola scents. I only have 2 left of Take Me to the Sea. This is just a good, this is like salt. Like I can smell salty sea air in here. Ah, this one just smells so good. And it was a super pretty clam as well. This one, you know what? I might put this in my daughter's Scentsy warmer today and see how it does in there. In a Scentsy. I have Pink Sand, which was from last summer. I believe this is also a suntan lotion and probably pink sugar. That's what I'm smelling. These are all perfect for right now too, because we're just kind of transitioning from spring to summer, sort of. Like it's still pretty much spring. Country Berry Hotcakes, again, another one I wanted to try because I've tried some hotcake scents before and kind of had mixed results, so I just thought I'd try hers. Hers kind of has that weird note that I always get from like hotcakes or like donut type scents, but we'll see. So I actually do have, like when you stack it up like that, I actually do kind of have a lot of more Bathing Garden than I thought. Mermaid Tears. This, obviously, this is some sort of like water type note, and such a beautiful clam. I mean, just like the detail, like a water with a light floral type scent. Then we have Sea of Tears. I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've had this one. You know, this one doesn't like really knock my socks off, but I just like it because it's just like, it's pretty neutral. You know, there's like nothing in there that anybody would like hate. This one's actually pretty light, to be honest. Like I'm having a hard time smelling it, which is kind of weird. So this one, I don't even know how old this one is. Strawberry Nonsense, but if you can see, the clam here is totally like starting to, you know, get all weird. This one has it seems like, I mean, this one is strong, especially, I've had this one before and it is a strong thrower. This is like strawberry and zucchini bread, I believe. It's kind of a dry zucchini bread, but that strawberry is just so good. But on warm, like my family does not love this one. You can kind of see like the clam is starting to turn kind of a brown color. So this one, yeah, that one I probably need to warm pretty soon. That one I could probably get away with in the kitchen with only doing 2 cubes and getting a pretty decent throw. Oh man, I wish I knew what this was. I have a sample and it's not labeled. I don't know why it wasn't labeled, but I got it in a Bathing Garden order and I cannot tell you what this was. I hate that. It's like a soft floral, but it's pretty. I also had, I've had this forever. I don't even know when she did this last time, but I have a, let's see, a black bun cake right there, which is Fairy Bonfire. I've had this thing forever. And then in one of her last circus restocks, well, no, not her last one. This was like a long time ago. Some of you guys, some of you old school Bathing Garden fans might remember this. She did like a big top scoops and she put it in this cute little like ice cream container, like old school ice cream container. I feel like she doesn't do like fun little stuff like that anymore either. So I have 2 scoops left in here, a red and a green. So let's see, red and green. Oh, okay. So I have a lemon square cotton candy and a kettle corn cotton candy. This would probably be good to mix. Maybe. I don't know about lemon and kettle corn though. So is the red is the kettle corn. I don't know, that doesn't smell like kettle corn to me. And then the green is lemon square cotton candy. I don't know, these are kind of light. I don't know if it would be fair to even do these because they're kind of old. Yeah, I don't know about these. These might have to go in the trash. Okay, so that is what I have, and that is what I'm going to kind of just do a review on and just try in different warmers and just see how it goes. Like I said, I was super tempted. She has her, I think it's her spring collection and her Wonderland collection. She did have the circus collection, and there were a few that I was eyeballing because I do like her circus collection quite a bit, but I clicked out of the page and I was like, don't do it. So, and then I've been kind of, God, that rain just keeps coming down. I was eyeballing her Alice collection. I was just like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I like right now I'm safe. I'm pretty safe, I think. Oh yes, and the main purpose that I wanted to make this video as well is because there had been some talk a while ago about the bathing garden not performing as well. Like people, like the old school waxies from like 3 or 4 years ago, probably, maybe even longer, have been buying from the bathing garden for a super long time, and they were saying that bathing garden was always strong for them, then they were having problems. And then there came like this point where it was like uphill, and then all of a sudden it started to go downhill. People were like, no, you can't get a throw. It's like ridiculous. You have to use the whole clam to get a throw. Now in my kitchen, I do have to use pretty much a whole clam to get a decent throw. Like this one here, I'd probably use the entire clam in my kitchen just because my kitchen is kind of a bigger space. Now in my daughter's room, I could do 2 cubes probably and be safe. I'll have to test that theory out though, honestly. Now when I say the whole clam in my kitchen too, let me just be clear that it's 2 cubes in each of my 3 20-watt warmers. So that way, you know, you don't think I'm like putting a whole clam in one warmer. That would be ridiculous, and that would be hard for the wax to burn off evenly. Whew, that rain though. So so people have lately been saying that the throw seems to be better. Is that hail? Ugh, okay. Sorry, I'm like super like not, my mind's everywhere this morning. That's hail. Oh God. Okay, so yes, so then people were saying that the throw had gotten better, and so yeah, that's my whole point of doing the video, is to see that, actually the point of the video was to see that, and also if I needed to order, you know, if the throw's not going to be decent, then I'm not going to order. Like why waste, you know, like why do it? So that's kind of my point. Was I was like, you know what, instead of buying wax, taking the easy way out, why don't I do some work and see if it's actually worth it first before I invest money? Because I really need to not just buy and think before I bring something else in the house, you know? So yeah. All right, okay, that's it, you guys. Sorry for the Ramble Fest 2017. I do that a lot, but yes, I will be back. Hopefully, I'm going to try to go a week and try to warm through some of this stuff and see how it goes. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.